So we're waiting for Russ again, but now he's joined. He's in. He gets kicked to the main menu after every game, but now he's in. So we're away to play game one now. Joreuz versus Rw9 elimination match. The waffling is over. You guys can relax. Joreuz in the Octane against Rw9 in the Fennec. We might see them switch cars at some point. They both have tried different cars at different stages of the tournament. Rw9 the favorite in the match against Joreuz, who is trying to regain his former glory. At times, he looks like the Joreuz of old, the dominant and devastatingly effective player. But at other times, he looks lost on the pitch. And he looks like a shadow of his former self. He's trailing 1-0 here. Nice self-pass there from Rw9 off his own backboard. Bit of a careless boost grab there by Joreuz. He should have seen that coming, but Rw9 was quick with the counter. Quick as well to challenge Joreuz' first dribble of the game. So it's really difficult to know the exact level that Rw9 is at right now. He did not have a good series yesterday. That's a good skim clear. He didn't have a good series yesterday against nass, but nass was unbelievable. So I don't think we can blame Rw9 too much for that one. And Joreuz has had a very up and down tournament so far. Round one was not the greatest against Shadi. But yesterday he was much improved against TempoH. Big test here though from Joreuz. This is by far the hardest match on paper that he's had. That's very nice bump to start things off. Get his opening goal without too many risks. Joreuz back in a tight game. If he is going to win against Rw9, he is going to need to produce some of the prime Joreuz offense that we've been blessed with over the years. It's going to need to be full confidence, and it's going to need to be extremely elaborate. Because Rw9's defense, as you all know, is extremely difficult to get through, even for the most mechanical of players. Joreuz holding Rw9 to a tie game. Flick threat denied by Rw9. He's got back to the ball before Joreuz can. Rw9 trying to keep his activity high here. Excellent positional play to take the ball back. And not just take the boost under control, but also take the ball under control. And now Joreuz dispossesses him. These guys are trading possessions. And now Rw9 misses a back corner touch. Joreuz is able to enter the play again. He's able to almost block Rw9 out of the play as well. Can he get an ear post bump? Not this time. Rw9 jumps off the backboard. That's good avoidance there by Rw9. Joreuz has managed to chip it past him, and he's going to be 2-1 up. Well, this is sometimes risky to try and chip the ball over a defender who's definitely going to commit. But the angle that Joreuz chose there was a really good one. Because even if Rw9 got a touch, the ball's just going to go into the sidewall, and there's a chance Joreuz gets a goal anyway as it bounces back middle. And even if it bounces down the line, I think he can still recover. That's a safe play and a goal for Joreuz. NRG roster confirmed. Oh, really? Is that just announced? That's pretty cool. Oh, that's interesting. I think, yeah, Joreuz had a jump there. Did he mean? No, he can't have meant to jump in that position. Surely not. He had downward momentum. Maybe he did mean to jump, but when you've got downward momentum, your jump in the air doesn't really do anything. It sort of like briefly, like very, very briefly kills your downward momentum, and then you start falling again. It's only when you have upward momentum that a jump can actually be a fast aerial, get you some elevation. Wonder if Joreuz maybe could have dodged it. It was a nice idea to flip reset challenge. Well, Joreuz is finding pretty consistent ways through Rw9 at the midfield right now. This is a good play again. Side flip to get the ball up high. And then, of course, jumping off the wall. Naturally, he has a higher position to win the 50-50. Oh, wow. Joreuz a bit too high to grab the boost. Rw9 actually gets it. I thought he might be overcommitting trying to fight for that one, but he did get it. Patient dribble by Rw9. Ball didn't sit too nicely for him to flick it. And now Joreuz on the counter attack. Where's Rw9 spawning? Doesn't matter. Joreuz buries it. 4-2. Perfect start for Joreuz. Managed to win the battle so far in the midfield. It's a great kickoff as well. It's going to be 5-2. Joreuz bashes it home. And will Rw9 start to have problems with his kickoff again? He's not had the greatest time with the kickoff game in this tournament. Nass yesterday had a pretty consistent kickoff against Rw9, and Rw9 didn't really switch it up. Now Joreuz is finding success as well. High flick by Rw9. Boost steal comes through. Joreuz is in a comfortable position though. Now Rw9 looking to catch Joreuz off his line. Joreuz is more than capable of recovering and saving that one. This is a very disciplined game one by Joreuz. Oh, that's a nice spot. Sneaking the ball past Rw9 again in the near post. Joreuz has been aggressive. He's not hesitated in the hunt for these openings. Rw9's defense continues to provide resistance. Air dribble from deep. Rw9 looking for the dunk. Actually has to just bail out. The ball got out of control. Much better play by Joreuz. Double tap threatened. Rw9 adjusts and covers it. Oh, what a touch. That's just gone straight in. Rw9 scoops it off the back wall. Right, I guess, sorry, the back corner wall. In it goes. I like the idea, though, by Joreuz with the double tap. It's going to make any kind of flip resets that he goes for in the last minute or so of this game. It's going to make those a lot harder for Rw9 to stop. Speaking of, here's Rw9. Back within one. Could Joreuz have played that ball? He'll certainly regret retreating after seeing the shot Rw9 was able to put up. And now the kickoff goes Joreuz's favor. Decides not to go for the side boost. He's keeping the pressure on instead. Wants the back corner 100. So it's not just about getting boost for himself. He's trying to keep Rw9 on 0, or at least low boost. Now Rw9 does grab the 100. Possession remains under his control. Another boost steal by Rw9. Staying well away from any dangerous position. Rw9 had to respect Joreuz with the wall shot. Ground pinch on target. Now Rw9 with the ground to air dribble. Fakes it. Bouncing ball. 50. Joreuz slow recovery. But he did hold on to 12 boost there. Oh, Rw9 off the post to himself. He ties the game with 20 seconds to go. He shot it just close enough that Joreuz thought it was in. He thought that's either in or bouncing in off the post. But it was off the post and out. These two players, Joreuz is the one who really, I think, needs game one more than Rw9 does. And he's actually the player with the favorable position in the closing seconds. Takes the ball to the skies. Just looking for the air dribble dunk. Rw9 strong in the mid-air challenge. Small pad pathing for him. Looking to survive the closing seconds. And he does again. Incredible defense by Rw9. Makes it to overtime. Kickoff still looking good for Joreuz though. Does he commit to this? Rw9 doesn't wait around and find out. Flick is also popped into the crossbar. Rw9 managed his boost really well, but Joreuz at the door once more. Defense is so impressive, of course, for Rw9. Oh, but Joreuz found an opening. Rw9 didn't think Joreuz could shoot this. But all of a sudden, he just reverses to shoot it top corner. Rw9 thought he had a second. He thought he had a moment to reposition the net. Well played, though. Joreuz spots the top corner, and he does take game one. Yeah, nice little bicycle kick. Does the game still give you a bicycle kick for that? Does it tell you that? Does it tell you that in the post-game stats? I think it might. It does. After this, we move on to the semi-finals. We're going to be joined by CJ to cast both the semis and the grand final. And yeah, then we're going to know who the winner of Salt Mine 4 is. We're kind of expecting it to be nass. I mean, what do you guys think? Early prediction, who wins the tournament today? nass and Mawkzy are already confirmed in one of the semi-finals. The winner of this match will play against Atow in the other semi-final. Atow has looked really good. I don't know. It's hard to pick against nass right now, doesn't it? It's really, really difficult. All right, here we go, game two. So far, so good for Joreuz. The gameplay's looked more than good enough. He's up one again, catches Rw9 in no man's land. Tire reviews, thanks for the 27-month tier 1. And Mrs. Bogus, thanks for the brand new prime. This is just a reminder from Joreuz that he is still at that level. He can still give one of the absolute best players in the world, recent winner of the FIFA E World Cup, and one of the all-time greats for 1v1, just like Joreuz is. And a player who many would rank, including myself, many would rank Rw9 higher than Joreuz, but Joreuz could still play up to that level. Consistency's been his issue. Let's find out if he has that component today as well. Joreuz just snapping his shot from distance. Not the best shot, but he does like to do that at times. Hoping that he can catch his opponent pre-jumping. It looked like that time he tried to hit it underneath the pre-jump, which is very creative. Ceiling interception by Joreuz, doesn't get the recovery quite right. But he's got Rw9 in a bit of trouble here though. Boost seal by Joreuz. Rw9 missed the ball. Joreuz is trying to wait patiently for an opportunity at the near post. There it is. Uses all his boost in the recovery. And he sees the opening again. What a play by Joreuz. He didn't panic when he got bumped away from the ball. He just used that. Just boosted back down to the ground, kept the momentum, used it to get back to the ball. Oh, big open net miss. Joreuz could have been up 3-0. Should have been up 3-0 there. That was way, way off of the open net. Now Rw9 flip reset on the counter. Ball bounces off his car a bit too much for him to keep up with. Joreuz racing down the line. Maybe looking for a demo. Joreuz looks fantastic right now. This is more brilliant gameplay by him. He's got Rw9 in real trouble. Nearly makes it 3. Rw9 quite fortunate to be bumped back towards the ball there. It's been all Joreuz in the first 2 minutes. Denies Rw9 his opening goal once again. Then drive challenge by Joreuz, safely deflects the ball back corner. Rw9 circling. Deciding how he wants to continue the attack. There it is with another flick. Joreuz landing so cleanly on the crossbar. That's often an awkward position. He managed to jump down there in the blink of an eye and deny the follow-up. Rw9 again from distance. Reset. Double denied by Joreuz, who starts to counter down the line. It's wide open again, and this time he takes his time with it. Joreuz 3-0 at halftime. Now, I know we're getting way ahead of ourselves here, but let's just say it. For the storyline, if Joreuz somehow wins this tournament today, I think he's like elevated to Fairy Peak and Scrub Killer status. I mean, because the longevity to do that these days is so, so difficult. I'm just putting that out there. I don't think he's anywhere near yet. There's a long way to go. He's got to beat Rw9, he's got to beat Atow, and then he's got to beat one of nass and Mawkzy as well. But I will say that it's possible. I think he's got the ability. What a save by Joreuz. Rw9 put a ton of power on that. Yeah, I would elevate Joreuz up to the Fairy Peak and Scrub tier. Like, that kind of longevity, winning a tournament in, I think Salt Mine 2 was 2020 or something, and then this is 2024. You guys have any idea how hard it is to win a ones tournament with all these players playing at this level? I think you do know it's pretty tricky. That's a great shot. Rw9 last second reset on the ball. Just slings it past Joreuz. Why do I not say Khaled with Fairy Peak and Scrub Killer? I've got Scrub and Fairy in a tier of their own right now. That's like the top tier. And then you've got players like Khaled, Joreuz, First Killer in the tier below. You can maybe start to put other players in there. It's hard to know who, you know, do you put players like Rw9 and Mawkzy into that tier as well? I'm definitely gonna like try and calculate something like that. All-time rankings. I'll revisit that. Oh, that's not a good 50 for Joreuz. It looks like it's bouncing in. It has gone bottom corner. Well, Joreuz kind of ran headlong into that one. It's the classic own goal. The RLCS Season 1. Whoops, I've taken the worst 50-50 of all time. Oh, Joreuz not even going to try and get back for this one. Rw9 destroys him on the kickoff. And just like that, he takes the lead. Yeah, mechanically off target there. Joreuz very low on the ball. Very side on as well. That was just a bad impact. Have to be able to know that at the highest level. Did you lose a kickoff because the strategy was wrong, or did you just mess it up mechanically? That time it was the latter for Joreuz. Still plenty of time to come back though. Rw9 retreats the full length of the pitch. Joreuz looking to advance quickly. Air dribble bump, and he gets him. Joreuz successfully bumps the player with the best air dribble bump defense in Rocket League history. Needed that little bit of pace in the attack. I love the first touch there by Joreuz, getting the speed going, getting momentum built up early. Now it's Joreuz off the inside ball. He could bump Rw9 here. He does! Ball's on target, but slowly Rw9 managed to shrug off the bump. That was really close to being a goal for Joreuz though. Now Rw9 with the demo at the other end. It looked like he was going to maybe sneak a shot through. Joreuz didn't let him. 45 seconds to go. Game 1 completely tied. Rw9 with the air dribble from distance. Joreuz waiting on the ground for now. Another late reset. Joreuz ignores him. Plays the ball. He gets rewarded. That long shot was wide open for Joreuz, and he's missed it again. That's the second open net miss this game. A bit more tricky than the last one, but he should absolutely be scoring that. Such good defense. Deserved a better shot. Now Rw9 cracks the crossbar. He gets bumped out of the way, and Joreuz in reverse starts an unsavable counter-attack. What a play by Joreuz. Under immense pressure, he just casually bumps Rw9 away from the ball. And then this time makes no mistake with the open net. 13 seconds to go. Joreuz just needs kickoff possession. He's decided to half flip to land backwards of the kickoff and defend. And defend he does. 2 shots saved. Can Rw9 get the ball in the air? It's going to be so tricky. Oh, he got it up. What a play. That looked like it was going to hit the ground for sure. It does now. Joreuz 2, Rw9 0. Not many of us expected that one. I certainly didn't. Joreuz is actually doing it. He's rolling back the years. I mean, he doesn't have to roll back the years too far, but he's still certainly the underdog in this matchup. You always expect, especially in the last day of a tournament, for players like Rw9 to level up and just sweep aside every player who's not like him in the S tier of 1v1. And right now, Joreuz has not been in the S tier. I don't think that's disrespectful to say. He probably wouldn't put himself S tier recently off his performances either. But Rw9, Mawkzy, nass, even Atow recently kind of been establishing themselves as the tournament favorites for Assault Mine 4. Rw9 not as recently, but still he's got that aura that you reckon, yeah, he's going to show up. He's bound to be that guy on the final day of the competition. But no, it's Joreuz up 2-0. Can Joreuz keep it up? If he maintains this level, I think he wins the series from here. But maintaining this level is not going to be easy. As soon as Joreuz lets his foot off the gas just a touch, Rw9 is going to win again. It's that simple. Joreuz needs to keep the pressure on, and he does. 1-0 again in 5 seconds. The kickoff went slightly in favor of Rw9, but Joreuz with the wave dash bump takes the ball away from him and scores it. J plus none, thanks to the Prime, welcome to the channel. Look at 24B, thanks to the 12-month Prime. We had a sweep earlier on. And now we're looking at another one again. Joreuz makes it 2. It was a bump for the first goal, a demo for the second. He is actually making it happen. Do you now believe? Low-key, Joreuz, Abject, Dizzy's going to be a fire roster. I reckon as well. I rate them very highly. It's 3, and it's all physical plays. Bump for goal 1, demo for goal 2, and now the air dribble bump. He actually just got 1 touch on it. Just an aerial and then, or just an aerial shot and flying in front of the ball. All he needed. Rw9 has been the best player avoiding aerial bumps, air dribble bumps, hot bumps. At times he makes his opponents look silly. Players try and bump this guy and then he just dodges it, scores, and they regret their life decisions. Not Joreuz, he's up 4-0. He has just 360 dribbled on him. Just a full spin to fake the flick, bait the challenge, low 50 it through. I mean, he is in the flow state. There's no denying it. Joreuz is so locked in. And this is with a couple of open net misses thrown in there as well. He is still fully focused. Joreuz denies the air dribble. He's just scoring off this challenge. Rw9 has dropped the no way nice one. He's nothing but compliments. Where's the salt? Give us some salt. The twins are too nice. They're actually just too nice. If anyone in the Rocket League scene tells you anything about these guys, the Falcons players, they are just the nicest. They're the nicest people in the scene. No salt at all from Rw9, despite Joreuz putting him down 5-0, 6-0. What is happening? What year is this? What a shot by Joreuz, just absolutely slams it. Rw9 has no answer. This is unbelievable. Truly unbelievable. You can make it 7 here. Okay, he slammed the backboard. Never mind. Let's calm it down. Let's calm it down. Okay, he's losing. Okay, he's not losing, but he's losing a goal. Well, you always wonder, you know, for a player like Joreuz who's so gifted, so mechanical, he's so creative. I mean, he's got all of those like extra elements to his game. You know, if you guys are followers of, you know, any real sports like football or soccer, for all of you American viewers, you know, the creativity, the flair that some players have, just on a different level. Whereas other players will be dominant, but they just go through the motions. They're just very simple. Joreuz has got flair max, creativity 10, and it's one of the things that makes him so fun to watch. But Rw9 is Mr. Fundamental, and he's starting to claw his way back into this game. We've got a long, long way to go. 6 goals is a ridiculous deficit at the highest level of ones. We've only had a handful of 6-goal comebacks in Rocket League 1's history. Joreuz trying desperately to not join the list of players who have lost games from a 6-goal lead. Here comes Rw9 again though, looking for the pop bump. Actually baits it, low 50 instead. Joreuz did not fall for it. Rw9 really looked like he was going to try and pop bump him there because the ball was in the back of his car. Joreuz's challenge, which is, you know, not always easy to stop, but if you do see a challenge coming, you could drop it into a 50 like Rw9 tried. But excellent play by Joreuz, not over-committing, not worrying about the flick. After realizing that the ball was in the back of Rw9's car, the flick is not something you need to worry about too much. Maybe the backflip flick, possibly. That's another demo. More physical play by Joreuz. Crossbar pinch save by Rw9. Looking to wave dash and save the recovery shot. Can't get there. He actually just let Joreuz have a shot and hope that he'd miss. And I think he realized in this position, he's not saving a top corner shot anyway, so he might as well stay grounded and hope Joreuz misses. Either hits the bar and has it go down, or just hits the bar and has it go into the midfield. Yeah, not a near post spawn. Thanks for pointing that out, Fear. We've had a couple of those and I never mentioned it, but yeah, I think it is probably fine. I think we decided like yesterday there was a streak of near post spawns. Made me think that it's happening every time. But today, a little bit more even. Yeah, Joreuz is definitely still one of the most insane peaks. When this guy can avoid tilting, I mean, we've all seen what he can do. At the Esports World Cup, he was the MVP, taking a team who could barely win a match, barely win a game internationally, into the top 8 by beating Gentlemates twice. At the FIFA E World Cup, he was able to nearly get first seed in a group containing Saudi Arabia, the eventual winners. And now in 1v1, he looks like he's back at his best. It's far from over. He thought about calling it quits in the qual, and things started to struggle. Things were not going too well for him. Boy, am I glad that he did. I'm so glad he got that comeback in the qualifier, because now we're witnessing more prime Joreuz gameplay. His third prime, perhaps. Oh, what a fake by Rw9. He's within 3 and 91 seconds left. This is scary. These guys have been full of compliments for each other today. Kickoff's still Rw9's biggest problem though. I think he should really try and throw a trick in there at some point. I'm going to keep saying it until he does it. Doesn't do it here. Joreuz decides to play a conservative continuation. which is smart now that he's only leading by 3 goals. Doesn't have that luxury of just sending a random challenge in or a random race to the ball. This is ideal for Joreuz. This is brilliant to waste some time. Oh, he narrowly missed the bump there. Rw9 almost had him. Joreuz keeps the ball moving around the pitch. That's 30 more seconds off the clock as he threatens a ceiling shot. Oh, it's a wave dash right over Rw9's head. Joreuz with the wave dash doink. That's unbelievable. So much power. Impossible to read. And you know, why bother ground pinching when you can get almost the same effect with the top of the car with far less risk. Final minute, Rw9 has to score. He's got Joreuz in a tough position, but not a lot of angle in the play. Tries to double jump to shoot the ball top bins. Joreuz did get a save there. Now it looks like Rw9 absolutely has to score, and he just panics, gives it to Joreuz, who makes it 9-4. That's going to be game, surely. What on earth are we witnessing, ladies and gentlemen? If you told any Rocket League fan at the start of today that this series is 3-0 after 3 games, I think everyone in the know would tell you Rw9 is winning 3-0. Everyone, absolutely everyone. This is unprecedented. Rw9 actually playing it on. He's got 28 seconds, 4 goals to get. He does need kickoff goals here. He just says next. Why has he said next now? Why did he? I guess he just realized the time of the score and he's like, nah, can't be bothered. Why did he wait until now to do it though? I feel like he could have done it at 9-4. But okay. Guess he just wanted the 5th goal and then maybe a little bit more time off the clock, and he says, I've had enough. Okay, you win. He wanted to end on a goal. Yeah, but if he wanted to end on a goal, I felt like he would have just scored and then said next immediately. The fact that he ended on the goal, we saw the replay. But yeah, the players are ready. We've got a new lobby that looks good to go. So let's get into it. Joreuz up 3-0. If you are just tuning in, you have missed a return to form for Joreuz that we haven't seen in a while. He's obviously been very good in 1v1 lately, but not this good. This is a different level for Joreuz. All right, there we go. Rw9 is back. But will he be fully back? Is he going to build a comeback out of this? Or is Joreuz just too good today and maybe just too good in general? Joreuz starting us off with a beautiful ceiling shot attempt. He does miss it though, and oh, no recovery coming through. Rw9 going to be up 1-0. That was scary for Rw9. Joreuz missed the ceiling shot double. It's a rare miss given his form he's been in today. And a costly one as well. Yeah, maybe it's good for all of you guys that there wasn't a prediction for the match. I think you guys would have all lost your beans so far on this one. Another wayward rebound attempt by Joreuz. This time he shoots it at Rw9, which is a little bit of a better outcome than the crossbar. More Joreuz possession. Immediately shut down on that dribble attempt by Rw9. Joreuz snipes the curve well. Rw9 up quickly. A little bit better in the mid-air engagement. Joreuz still staying in control for now. Oh, that's not the best flick though. That's a really bad one by Joreuz. Rw9 taking his time, trying to fake out Joreuz and put himself up 2. No luck. Joreuz, one thing he's done really well today is just not get mind gamed too much. Little pop up by Joreuz again. This time Rw9 saves it. What a stop. Rw9 with the flip reset bump. Even that's going to be saved. Joreuz and Rw9 have had some excellent avoidance in this game. Trying to dodge each other's physical. Rw9 again closes down the dribble pretty quickly. Double demo on the turn. It's going to be Rw9's ball. Joreuz slowest start yet. Not super slow, but still. He is in a bit of trouble in this game. Rw9 looking comfortable. 2-0. Fakes the flick one way, and then just continues air rolling around and dunks it bottom corner. Very creative stuff by Rw9. I do still think Rw9 has got some really good comeback potential in this matchup. If he can win one, that just makes it so scary for Joreuz. Look at Rw9 going defense. Oh, well played. He planted himself in front of Joreuz, denied the boost steal as well. Excellent recoveries after the save. Now here comes Joreuz from distance. Wanted the full pitch air dribble, but has to settle instead for a boost steal. Now ceiling shot coming in. Rw9 ceiling challenge. Not a lot of boost left over for him. Joreuz trying to keep control in the back corner. Got his escape from Rw9 once again. Joreuz again with that first touch takes himself a little bit off target. Adjusts very well into the dribble on the ground after the air dribble goes wrong. Joreuz saving his boost well. Controls the possession. Rw9 in reverse intercepts. Yeah, it does seem like I can't stop interfering with matches, guys, whether it's completely my fault or completely out of my control, whether I'm accidentally typing inconsistencies and incorrectness in chat or my power is just going out for 1 second. We can't stop interfering with pro player matches on my stream. Whoa, Joreuz with the backflip. Rw9 unable to punish him with the goal, but this is easily the most nervous we've seen Joreuz. He has got a lot to do in this game if he's going to come back. It's only 2 goals, but Rw9 is defending phenomenally. Missed on the boost grab at mid by Joreuz. He decides to stick on the ball and shoot anyway. The steal is spawning for him. Rw9 steals it right under Joreuz's nose. Joreuz, oh, he managed to slot one. Well, that is a surprise. He decided to turn and shoot anyway, but this is sort of a throwaway shot. He expected Rw9 to save this, and he was honestly just shooting there so that he could get boost at mid and hopefully defend the incoming Rw9 counter-attack, but he scores. Big mistake by Rw9. Just did not respect the power shot, and now he's in a bit of trouble here. This is a awkward position for Rw9. Low boost. How is he going to play it? Looking for that side boost. Gets it. Rw9 has to concede possession though. Joreuz now looking for the demo on Rw9. Rw9 escapes it. Big boost steal by him as well. This is now bad news for Joreuz. Rw9 into the crossbar. Joreuz trying desperately to close the distance, but Rw9 walks around him. And he's going to slow roll him. Joreuz flipping away. Okay, Rw9 does score it. I was worried for a second there that Joreuz had just fully left to go and do a lap of the pitch. But he only went to mid and then started turning. Minute 15 to go. Lowest scoring game yet for Joreuz by a mile. Definitely been the best defensive game from Rw9, and now here comes Joreuz. This is going to be hard to stop. Ceiling recovery. He jumped off the ceiling though, had to commit to the play, and Rw9 again. Such good defense. Joreuz having to work very hard for even half chances at the goal. And where does he go from here? Catches the air dribble with a wave dash. Joreuz, pogo shot, slowly. Boost steal comes through for him, but Rw9 has plenty to defend with. And he's even scoring 4-1. Well, it's not looking like a sweep. Rw9 stepping up big time here. Maybe a few inconsistencies by Joreuz, but we do have to give Rw9 credit. Some of the saves he's had in this game have made Joreuz's life extremely difficult. Joreuz going to go for the goal here. Doesn't want the boost advantage. Just trying to get one more chance to come back in this game. Nearly did it there. The tight angle shot. It's still on if he can score with this one. He does. Joreuz on the turn. Slams it another shot. Both his goals this game have just been simple ground shots. And again, Rw9 didn't expect it. He thought Joreuz might try and take a touch. 21 seconds to go. Joreuz needs kickoff possession. He went for the big win on the inside. It is going to come back to him. Gets a block on Rw9. Neither player has much boost, but Rw9 landed on mid. And that should be enough to secure the game. 10 seconds to go. Joreuz shoots. He knew he had to. Rw9 easily saves it. Joreuz had no other option. We're going to be going to game 5. No sweep from Joreuz. Now things get a little bit scary. This next game might be the most important for Joreuz in the entire series, because if he loses this one, then Rw9 will have so much momentum. The reverse sweep will well and truly be on. I think if Joreuz is going to win this series, his best chance is game 5. Rw9 DDoS me. Well, my electricity went out. The internet never died. So, well, maybe the internet died as a result of the electricity going off for a second. But yeah, maybe a little bit of suspicious interference. A very well-timed artificial timeout, you could say. Johnny, how tall are you? Well, see, I'm 6 foot exactly. But usually when people say that, it means they're 5'10" or 5'11". But I'm just sorry for all the 5'10" and 11 people who say they're 6 foot, because I am actually 6 foot. And a lot of people who say they're 6 foot, I meet them at LAN and I'm like, I'm taller than you. You can't be 6 foot because we're not the same height. So maybe I'm just scamming all the 5'10", 5'11 people, and I should be saying I'm 6'1" so that they can continue lying about their height. Is that what I'm supposed to do? Am I just making life difficult for all of the 5'10", 5'11 kings? For all the Europeans, I'm 183 centimeters. I only learned that some people, like a lot of European countries, don't use the feet and inches system. They use centimeters. So I'm 183. But yeah, let's see at LAN. Let's see all of you 5'10", 5'11 kings who are saying you're 6 foot. Let's see. You better all be wearing heels at LAN. Yeah, of course, I've got to say that right now because I'm getting older, so I'm probably going to shrink in old age. Probably going to start to actually be 5'11" and 5'10" one day. When does that actually happen? When do you start shrinking as an old man? These Rocket League pros got a long way to go. They're good. I'm nearly as old as both these players combined. A couple years ago, I was. Around 45, really? Is it actually 45? Goodness sake. Alright, gotta make the most of the next 12 years then. Gotta enjoy it while it lasts. Uh-oh. So, Joreuz is in the Fennec. Looking to switch on Rw9 early here. Get a different feel for the match, and it's not working out too well in this game. Those of you who watched Joreuz Fennec gameplay in the past will know it's a lot more straightforward, as most players who switch from Octane to Fennec. Gonna see a lot more long-range shots from him. Gonna see a lot more 50-50s on his dribbles, probably. Oh, he actually had an opening there. Obviously, he didn't expect Rw9 to just miss the ball, and he didn't know that was going to be open. But he'll wish that he just ignored Rw9 and scored. I met Johnny in Rotterdam. I'm also 6 foot, and I can confirm his height. See, the way you say that just makes it sound like we're both 5'10", and we're both in cahoots. Oh, Joreuz narrowly misses a ceiling pinch. Rw9 is going to punish him for it. And that was a good try. That was a very, very good try. I told you that Joreuz is going to simplify. He's going to keep it straightforward in the Fennec, and turns out I'm a liar. He actually just went for a ceiling pinch for the first time in the series. Yeah, like I said before, this is I think the most important game for Joreuz in this series. If he loses this, it's going to be so difficult to win Game 6 or Game 7. Rw9 is starting to take control. It's 4-1. Joreuz getting completely slapped out of position there. I met Johnny in Copenhagen. I'm 5'10" and he confirmed his height. Can confirm his height. Thank you, appreciate that. Really good stuff from all of you guys in Twitch chat. Nice. Yeah, Rw9 is rolling him in this game. This is bad news for Joreuz. It's going to be back to the Octane if he doesn't get this on turnaround quickly. Yeah, it's going to be Octane. He's just missed an open net at the kickoff. 6-1. I don't mind him trying it though. This is a good game to do it, because if he's going to switch to the Fennec at some point, doing it in Game 6 would be very scary, because you do it, you know, if he loses Game 5, switches Fennec Game 6, and this happens, then you'd be going into Game 7 after getting completely destroyed in the previous game. So I do like, it's kind of like the early timeout. Call it timeout after just one loss. That's what the equivalent is here. Joreuz is switching to Fennec after only one loss. He does still have a long time left in this game. Attempting a 5-goal comeback. That's a great start. Joreuz with a deceptive flick. He's making it look like he's going to shoot the ball to the other top corner when he initially jumps. That's why Rw9 drifted into the middle of the goal. Joreuz jumped up like he's going to hit an air roll shot. Instead, he just air rolls forward and flicks it behind Rw9. Joreuz a good chance to make it 3 here. Lots of space. He's got a decent angle on the dribble as well. Volleys it to the near post. No touch by Rw9. Joreuz circles back into the ball. Oh, Rw9 has closed the distance, so Joreuz gets bowled over with a 50-50. And now Rw9 very much in control of the series. He's nullified the momentum that Joreuz might have gained from that last goal. High air dribble by Rw9. That's a good save by Joreuz. Rw9's flick was threatening, but his recovery's there. Joreuz just wants to try and force the issue here. He needs volatility in the matchup. It's not a bad flick, but Rw9 is recovering so quickly. Joreuz could be strong in the challenge, but Rw9 is equal to boost steal for Joreuz. Tries to half flip into this ball to center it. Another flick by Joreuz. He's very flick focused at the moment. Now the shot in reverse. Rw9 just racking up save after save. Joreuz, you can see the urgency of his game. Maybe taking a few shots here that he should not be taking. But now the net's wide open. Eventually, he finds a way through. It took a long time, took a lot of shots. Finally, Rw9 blundered. He landed badly on the post there. He kind of just tripped on the post a little bit. That allowed Joreuz to catch up with him and demo it. Rw9 wins kickoff outright. Shoots immediately. That's going to be tough for Joreuz. Oh, Rw9 missed the rebound though. Joreuz rewarded for his patience. Don't think he really had a choice in the matter though. And now Rw9 does slap one in. 7-3. This is why it's so difficult to make these comebacks these days. Very difficult to get consistent kickoff pressure. Very difficult to get consistent kickoff possession. Some players are very good at it, but this matchup has been fairly even in that department, making Rw9 even more heavily favored in the final minute. Joreuz, ceiling challenge. Easily outplayed by Rw9. And Joreuz calls, next! He yells in the text chat, so we will go next. I expect him to go back to Octane. Did you know snails are faster than dinosaurs because they can't run anymore? I never thought about that. I never thought about that, but I suppose you're right. Unless, are crocodiles dinosaurs? Do they count? What are the qualifications of being a dinosaur? Are crocodiles allowed to call themselves dinosaurs? Do they qualify? Are Rocket League pros age 22 or over allowed to call themselves dinosaurs? Because they certainly look like them on the pitch sometimes. I say that as a 33-year-old Rocket League caster, so maybe I should be the dinosaur. Let's get into game 6. It is Octane Joreuz, you'll be glad to know, all of you Dutch Rocket League fans. And probably all the neutral fans as well, who want to see the best match possible. And straight away, we got a chance for Rw9 to save it somehow. Well, that was already nearly 1-0. Advantage Joreuz. He just looks a lot more confident already. Rw9 is making it difficult for him to score anyway. You can tell just in the opening seconds that this is the card that's bringing the best gameplay out of him today. Oh my goodness, Rw9 just feels inevitable though. 1-0. 2 crazy saves at one end. And then no nonsense. I mean, I told you, it's Mr. Fundamental, it's what he does. Joreuz might have all the creativity, all the flair, he might have all of the flashiness, but Rw9 will just hit the ball hard on your net. Well, Rw9 didn't get too good of a recovery here though. Wow, yeah, completely all in. No boost left after that shot. Joreuz was always going to save that one. So Joreuz, multiple near post flicks here, just trying to bait a challenge out of Rw9, trying to bait a pre-jump. I think Rw9 knew that there was really no threat there though. He just patiently waits for a more clear-cut chance. There it was, Rw9 slots it, 2-1. It's been a really, really interesting match in terms of races to the ball. A lot of positions have ground to a halt in this matchup. A lot of times we're just seeing a player sit still. If you looked at the just stats, average speed and the like, you'd probably think this is a slow matchup because of how many times these players have played slowly, let the ball come to them. But when they decide to go, they really do decide to go. It felt like a very tense series. I'm not sure if you guys would agree with that, but to me, it felt like a very tense series. Whereas sometimes the ball's zooming around the pitch, cars are zooming around the pitch, but there's no tension. It just feels like there's zero way for either player to create a goal. These guys are walking a tightrope on a lot of their challenges. Joreuz trying to box Rw9 out of the play. Oh, well played. So a little flick on target, and then he chased Rw9 down. One goal in it. Joreuz looking way better in the Octane as expected. He's going to win the kickoff in the back corner here. Rw9 can't get there before Joreuz turns. Rw9 again just shadowing in no man's land. Joreuz looking to flick it immediately. Rw9 has been tripped. Joreuz shoots it. Flip cancel for the recovery. Little team play now, and a beautiful finish by Joreuz. Rw9 and Joreuz combining excellently down the line. Look at this little pop pass. 1-2. Rw9 also double jumping. Lots of double jumps there by both players. You know, I don't want to jinx it too early, but best of 7 reverse sweeps in Rocket League are extremely rare, as you guys know. Best of 7 reverse sweeps in 1v1 are even more rare, because it's a more decisive game mode. The favorite in ones wins more often, and that makes it even harder to get a reverse sweep. You're probably not the favorite if you're down 3-0. So it's a very rare occasion where the favorite trails 3-0 and then starts locking in and winning. But the bad news for Joreuz is that he's actually one of the only players in the top tier of ones historically who has been reverse swept. Bonus points to any of you who can remember when that was and who it was. And now that you've had a second to think about it, I'll tell you. It was his now new teammate and former teammate, apparently Jack, in Fusion. Many, many years ago now. And it's happening again. So, you know, Joreuz, you'll feel like it feels like he had to win it earlier. This is why I said, you know, that game 5 feels like his easiest chance to win. If he's going to win, it's probably going to be game 5. Game 6 and 7, I think, are way harder to win. Not unwinnable, but much, much harder. Now that Rw9 has established himself in the series and he started to get some momentum, can Joreuz claw his way back? Down 3. Joreuz with a kickoff win. It's hit the post again, and Rw9 is going to score again. It's just not quite there for Joreuz right now. It feels like earlier on in the series, game 1, game 2, that would be on target. Top bins, Rw9 would have to jump, and he wouldn't be able to threaten a counter-attack as a result. But now, slightly off target, and it's a 2-goal miss. It's not on target, so it just goes into the post, and the counter-attack is free. The aggression is obviously still there, though, for Joreuz. That's one thing that has not gone away. He is still playing with confidence. The issue is his accuracy. It has diminished by a noticeable margin. Rw9 successfully stops yet another ground play, and he shows Joreuz how it's done. Top corner. Game 7 coming up, and this is not looking good for Joreuz. He tried to switch to the Fennec, it didn't work. He tried to switch back to the Octane, still not working very well. I think game 7 he's got to just stick to the Octane though. He's won 3 games in this series, all with the Octane. Love the delayed kickoff there. If we do go to game 7, it has to be Octane Joreuz. But let's see, can he make a comeback happen in the closing minute of this game? Joreuz fakes a shot. Rw9 had to respect it, even though Joreuz doesn't have a lot of boost. And there's Rw9 again, just perfectly recovering inside his net. That's such a big part of one's defense right now, the overhead save into the in-and-out counter-attack. Joreuz with the mind game. Rw9 didn't land too cleanly there. Joreuz tries to fake him out again. Brilliant wave dash. Reset by Joreuz was necessary in this position. Rw9 had a boost advantage. Even after that miss, he still had enough boost to get back to the ball first. Not with Joreuz flip reset. While mind gaming him. Keep the ball in the middle of the box. 3-goal game. Now Rw9 delays the kickoff, but it's going to be Joreuz rolling through him. Pre-flip. Intercepted by Rw9. Joreuz has to back down. 1 minute left on the clock. Oh, what play, Rw9! Just sneaks into the back corner and chips it from a tight angle into the net. What a read. I mean, he knew exactly where that ball was going. He committed hard to that before it even rolled down onto the ground. 57 seconds, it's all Rw9 in this game. I think one more and Joreuz probably says next. Okay. Game on. Rw9 extremely aggressively looks for the 10th goal. And his shot wasn't good enough. Joreuz makes it 6-9 on the counter-attack. This is playable. Oh, Rw9 had to break there. Joreuz with a shot. Rw9 with a save. Rw9 was getting bumped if he didn't hit the brakes. It was a really good job to avoid the demo and make it back to get the stop. Now Joreuz is forced into an all-in position. He has to score with this attack. It's going to be the air double bump. Actually just flip resets it low. You're joking! Rw9 got bumped after Joreuz flip reset and he bounced into the ball. I don't think it would have mattered. Joreuz is right there to score it, but wow, Joreuz out of nowhere gets a low reset over the top of him. 25 seconds left. There's a fake kickoff by Rw9. So finally some adjustment with his kickoff game, and that's going to put Joreuz completely all in. He just has to go here. But where do you go to try and get a goal with 37 boosts? Fakes the wall play, brings it down. Rw9 just shuts it down immediately. Fake kickoff wins it for Rw9. 10 goals to 7, and we're going to game 7. What do you guys think it's going to be? I think it's going to be Octane again for Joreuz. I don't think he switches. He's trying to get a goal for momentum here. Rw9 not going to give it to him. What a match. Rw9, 3 games in a row. All the momentum on his side. Went into this one as a favorite. Started off slow, maybe just a little bit slow. Joreuz was playing some of the best Rocket League I've ever seen him play though. But a little rough around the edges in game 6. Game 5, I think we can write it off as a little Fennec experimental game. But game 6 was definitely a rough one for Joreuz. Game 4 also. I mean, the main issue for me that I'm seeing from Joreuz is the accuracy with the simple plays seems to have deteriorated slightly. Whereas earlier he was decisive. Small openings, he's putting the ball through. Half chances, he's scoring them. Now it feels like he needs a much, much more decisive opportunity to get a goal. Rw9 has definitely been a part of that. He's been defending to a higher level. But if Joreuz is going to win this, he needs to hit the half chances. He has to slot the nets that are not quite open, but would be to a perfect shot. But here it is in game 7. Rw9 against Joreuz. Winner makes top 4. We'll play against Atow later on tonight. Rw9 looking to reverse sweep Joreuz out of the competition. And he starts off game 7 with a bang. Joreuz had no option there. Perfect spacing by Rw9. Top shelf shot was good enough. Joreuz needs to stay in touch here. He can't let Rw9 score easily with every attack. He has to provide resistance. Rw9 has scored again. Ground shots, too strong. That's 2 kickoff possessions. And it's 2 goals. What a shot by Rw9 though. So much power. No response possible for Joreuz. And it's in moments like this where it's all going wrong that you need to be so locked in with a kickoff. You need your mechanics to be pinpoint accurate, or you are going to lose every single one of them. How do you focus? How do you lock in with a kickoff when everything is going against you? Joreuz half chance saved by Rw9. It was an aggressive goal there by Joreuz, and his position afterwards could have honestly been a whole lot worse than it is. He's gotten away with that one. Air dribble by Rw9, reset by Rw9. No mind game though, Joreuz not going to get faked there. 69 boost, Joreuz brings it down. Rw9 quickly up in reverse to take over though. What an interception. Oh, what a fake. And what a goal by Rw9, 3-0. He just completely took over this play. Reverse aerial into the reset. Completely dunking on Joreuz challenge. 1 minute in, it is all Rw9. The last Saudi Arabian player in the tournament against the last Dutch player, the only Dutch player who played in this tournament. Joreuz with an open net and a goal. This is a well-worked goal positionally. Joreuz just barely able to avoid being bumped there. And it might have actually been Rw9 who was spun out by that contact. That's a better kickoff for Joreuz. He's got a lot of time here to decide what to do. He shoots first time though. He knew Rw9 going for the boost. The follow-up shot is not a good one. I think he's barely going to make it here. Tried to pass to himself off the inside of the post. Rw9 misses the next shot as well. That was very close for Rw9 to be up by yet another goal. Joreuz playing extremely aggressively here. Inside of the post, self-pass in that position is very difficult to do. Rw9 has so many mind games, faking the clear down the line. Now flicking the ball straight at Joreuz, who does so well. Hitting the underside of his crossbar there has just kept possession under control. 2 minutes to go. Joreuz, pop bump. Rw9 had no response. He was not ready for it at all. Hey, why are you guys saying lag? What did you see? I didn't lag. Did you guys just lag out? Oh, I think, yeah, okay, so we broadcasted packet loss there, and it looked like Joreuz missed the ball, but actually, everything was normal, don't worry. I promise we're not rigging this for clicks. We're not rigging this for impressions, I swear. Everything was fine. I didn't just ignore that, I am just casting in my PC that didn't lag for me. Alright, half the game to go. Rw9 looking to go ahead by one more goal. Joreuz denies it, but this is a tough position for him. A little bit of time to grab a small boost pad. Fake challenge, Rw9 just flicks it top shelf. He has been brutally efficient. The shots and the flicks in Game 7 have been too good. And they're not the absolute perfect flicks. You know, that could have been top right, maybe. Completely undefendable, but it's more than good enough and it's safe. It's consistent. That's what's so important in these scenarios. Rw9 knows that. He's been here so many times, and that could be 5. It is 5. Joreuz is punished for an over-aggressive play. He did not want to just concede the ball here. He was hoping that Rw9 would leave him. Rw9 just stays, turns before he can. Scores once more. Rw9 so good after the kickoff here. Oh my goodness, it's so frustrating for Joreuz. He wanted to bump him. Rw9 doesn't drive in front of him. He wants to score. Rw9 is back. He is just one step ahead in every single play. 2 minutes and 9 seconds to go. Joreuz needs to dig deep here. He needs to solidify. He's been a bit too risky in this game. Rw9 has been the more consistent of the two players. Full pitch air dribble, double reset for Rw9. He didn't get the second one though. It's wide open for Joreuz. And he scores it. He just had to take a second to settle himself there. Finally a mistake by Rw9. He was extremely close to landing that second reset on the ball. It looks like he must have missed it though. There is definitely no benefit to faking. Minute and 52. What can Joreuz do? It's a good kickoff for him. Oh, I stand corrected. It's a bad kickoff for him. Rw9 beats him to the boost in his own back corner. Another aerial play from Rw9, this time off the wall. Very efficient start. Looking dangerous, and it's in the net. 7-3. Rw9 just spots the opening, and he wastes no time sending the ball into it. Joreuz thought it was going to be a flip reset. He jumped to challenge the flip reset angle, and Rw9 just kept air dribbling towards the top corner. And Another kickoff goes into Joreuz half. This one is fine for him though. He didn't expect Rwas to just leave the ball. Must score for Joreuz. Not too much time left on the clock. Double tap looks good though. Joreuz slots it. 3-goal game. That was such an important goal. If Joreuz doesn't score here, I think it's probably just game over. He does more than that. He scores in style. 3 goals in a minute 22. It's not too far gone yet. And Rwas can't get back to that ball. Joreuz just gives it to him though. And it's a perfect flick by Rwas. I think Joreuz overestimated how much boost Rwas had. He was a bit awkward at the landing. If Joreuz knew that Rwas was basically on no boost, he would have just taken the ball. But he ran back to his net and conceded. Minute and 13 to go. Rwas wins the kickoff. This is devastating for Joreuz's chances. Now he is forced into an all-in position. Has to score right here. And the ball is not sitting too well for the off-the-ball air dribble. He brings it down instead. Pop bumps Rwas. Oh my goodness, the bump has saved Rwas. Joreuz bumped him, and it forced Rwas into a position where he could actually make a save. It's not over yet. Rwas is recovering slowly. Can he shut the door at the near post before Joreuz gets there? Joreuz, low 50. Rwas just dominates it though. That might be game. Pinch down the line. It's just a heartbreaking sequence of events for Joreuz. He keeps on trying, but Rwas knows that he has no choice but to go at this point, and he is challenging every direct angle. Joreuz reminded us today that he is still able to give some of the best ones players on the planet a real run for their money. But Rwas was unstoppable once he got rolling. GG's, good luck. Rwas with the reverse sweep. He advances to the semi-finals. And we say goodbye to Joreuz until next time. What a series though. It is a shame about the pause after game 3 because of my power cut, but still, I don't think we could take away from what Rwas just did there. Joreuz played a really good series. And yeah, he wasn't able to quite keep up the same level. Games 4 and 6 were a little bit less clean. But his aggression, his confidence, and the pressure that he was putting on Rwas, none of these things deteriorated. He was really giving it everything, and Rwas was able to adjust, level up in defense, and produce his best in the business end of the series. Still, so impressive by Joreuz. He had Rwas not just on the ropes, he had him like hanging out of the ring. He had him hanging out of the ring by one finger. And yeah, the Fennec game was an interesting. I don't dislike the Fennec game at all. You know, looking back on it, we're thinking, ooh, maybe if he stayed in the Octane, he could have just given Rwas a tougher time. But I think the Fennec game was a good idea. Try and switch up the vibe, see if that's a good idea, see if it's working today. Because he hadn't tried it yet. And he did it at a time where he still had multiple chances with the Octane afterwards. So yeah, I wouldn't regret that. I think looking back on it, just because he lost it doesn't mean it was a bad idea. And I don't think he should regret that decision at all. It was overall a very, very good series by Joreuz. And an extremely impressive showing in a tournament as stacked as this one.